2024 BMW 2 Series. BMW remains the as-it-were automaker with a car within the compact extravagance car fragment. In spite of the fact that the most recent generation's styling has demonstrated polarizing, the 2 Series' deft dealing with, precise controlling, and capable brakes make an engaging driving involvement. 2 motors are offered. The 230i packs a 255 HP turbocharged inline-4 that's shared with the Toyota Supra 2.0, whereas the M240i steps it up to a turbocharged inline-6 pumping out 382 ponies. Unfortunately, there's not a manual transmission alternative, but both powertrains can be matched to either rear-wheel or all-wheel drive. Together with its on-road games, the 2 Series gives a premium cabin and remains generally reasonable, at slightest in 230i frame. For those looking for more common sense, BMW offers a 4-door 2 Series Grand Car, but the vehicle rides on an totally distinctive front-wheel drive stage and has not odd very just like the 2 Series Roadster. The BMW 2 Series was given a full redesign for 2022 and included a bended computerized gauge cluster for 2023, so the lively 2-door carries over to 2024 unaltered. We think the rear-drive 230i is the one to purchase. Its 255 HP Turbo 4 isn't about as fast as the 382 HP straight 6 within the M240i, but we found it delightfully fulfilling to drive with the expansion of the energetic dealing with and M-DON bundles. The previous requires the last mentioned but combined their blend of execution updates, bigger wheels on stickier tires, firmer suspension components, more grounded brakes, etc., and interesting visual medications are exceedingly alluring. The 230i highlights a 255 HP turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder, and the M240i contains a 382 HP turbo 3.0-liter inline-6. The 230i and M240i are both advertised with rear and all-wheel drive. An 8-speed programmed is the as-it-were transmission choice. Amid our test of the 230i, it come to 60 miles per hour in 5.1 seconds and a quarter mile in 13.7 seconds at 101 miles per hour. Those looking to crush the foremost execution out of the 230i will need to select the M-DON and energetic dealing with bundles that together incorporate 19-inch wheels on execution tires, a sportier suspension, overhauled brakes, a variable ratio directing framework, and an electronically controlled raise differential. Most of these treats and more come standard on the M240i. When we tried that show, we were impressed by its capacity to lurch off the line, 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds, and its refined ride and handling. But like numerous of the most recent Bimmers, we wish it had superior controlling criticism. The rear-drive, 4-cylinder 230i is appraised at 26 mpg within the city and 35 mpg on the thruway. The all-wheel drive, 6-cylinder M240i is evaluated at 23 mpg city and 32 thruway. Amid our 75 mph fuel economy test, the rear-drive 230i accomplished 38 mpg, beating its EPA gauge. In spite of the fact that BMW's insides plan dialect isn't groundbreaking, it is upgraded by the great construct quality and fulfilling ergonomics. Interior, the unused 2 Series embraces the company's omnipresent styling and format. Whereas a set of analog gauges are standard, a completely advanced instrument board that measures 12.3 inches and a head-up show are accessible. We as it were wish the front seats felt more strong. Moreover, in spite of an increase in by and large length and width, counting a wheelbase that's extended by 2.0 inches, the coupe's back situate has less headroom and legroom than the show it replaces. The 2 Series infotainment framework runs through either a standard 8.8-inch touchscreen or an accessible 10.3-inch unit. Together with steering wheel controls and voice commands, the interface can be controlled by means of a rotating controller on the center comfort that's encompassed by useful shortcut buttons. BMW moreover compassionate incorporates a physical volume handle. Each demonstrate incorporates a subscription-based Wi-Fi hotspot, remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a 10-speaker stereo. Those who need a more effective sound framework can overhaul to a 14-speaker, 464-watt Harman Kardon setup.